Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Origiri. It's really early in the morning. It's Aurogiri. I wasn't really planning on making this video, but I ran into a Izumo field boss on my own and figured this could be a good time to, explain what field bosses are, and let's go over it. So for those new players in the game, they might say, "Whoa, you have two field bosses? There's a Yagyo and a level 55? That's crazy." It's a really big misconception early on because in the second town around Kumaso village, the Yagyo-san is the field boss. He's a level 40 field boss. But in Izumo, he's just like a cuddly bear. He just dies. He's just a level 23 thing. Same thing with this fish. The real field boss we're talking about here is this Lookup Niudo. He's level 55. He probably has a couple million HP. He's trying to hurt me now because I hit him earlier. The only reason, what field bosses are for is, let's say your party is able to land the finishing blow and kill the lookup. That whole party will be rewarded with a gratuitous amount of experience. However, let's say there's two parties fighting the lookup, and one party, they hit him, it did a lot of damage to him, but in the end it was the other party that won. Well, only that party will get the experience. Everyone else who merely used an R1 on Izumo field boss or any field boss will receive drops. It could be, sometimes it's nothing, which is annoying, but most of the time it's Ryu, some Ryu, some potentially a lot of times Magatamas. So Ryu, Magatamas, friendship items, and occasionally the monster's regular drop, since he is still Lookup Niudo regardless of his field boss status. There are many different kinds of field bosses. He's trying to hurt me, but he really can't because of my lightning element I have. Doesn't really do much to me. There's a field boss in Kikaigahara, which is the first town, which is the rock guy. Next there is, as I said earlier, in Kumaso, around Kumaso village, so Nozomi Plains, like west, north, south, and east, or whatever, there are the Yagyo-sans. Oh look, a guy is here. Who is this guy? Zenobia. Hello, Zenobia. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open a party. And the party's gonna say boss. What I'm doing here is I'm giving, strangers the ability to get in on this experience. I could kill this guy very quickly if I wanted to. And when a low level like him were to fight this Yagyo, let's say win against this Yagyo, he would probably jump to level 50. That's a lot of free skill points, that's resonance these days, it's a lot of things. As I was saying, then we get to Izumo, there's the level 55 field boss, him, and then the next field bosses we'll ever encounter are in Sekigahara and Nether Sekigahara, those being the other the Bloody Niudo and the Death Scythe. The Bloody Niudo is level 65 and the Death Scythe is level 75, and they will give you the most experience and drops and stuff out of all the field bosses. However, there is a lot of merit to farming field bosses for us high levels who don't really need the experience, because the Magatamas they drop are usually, they have the chance to be ones we need. Early field bosses can drop like the rank 4 Magatamas, they can drop Mango Magatamas for bow users. Who's this guy? It's Lidiv. He might want to join me. Zenobia joined, that's great. Oh, he teleported. They're probably wondering why I'm not attacking it. It's just, I already got my hit in. I already R1'd the thing. As long as you get one hit in, even if it's just an R1, you'll get your drop. So if you come across, let's say, a field boss and there's a party of low levels fighting it, and you just want drops, you can just go up and R1 it. Because let's say you can't see his health until you hit him, right? If you're at a big high level and you're just like, I just want drops, you don't really want anything else because the experience does nothing for you. Well, it does nothing for me because I'm 110. It should be common courtesy to walk up, R1 it. If by chance you kill it with an R1, well, I mean, that's kind of hilarious. But I mean, don't take a field boss from some people, you know. Shouldn't do that. Because they worked for it, they earned it, you know. If you just want your drops, R1 it. Me personally, if I hear about you or I see, like, let's say I'm on my alt or something and we're trying to kill the boss, and like when we have a box open that's not full and you just come over and be like, haha, I'm gonna kill this thing and steal it. Well, for me, that's how you get on my blacklist. You know, stealing death sites and stealing field bosses, and you know, that's just bullying. You don't need to do that to get your drops. You know, that's how you earn my blacklist. A lot of people I talk to also agree with that philosophy. You know, I'm not gonna, like, if I hear about it, I'm not gonna be like, oh, who is this person? I'm gonna do it. No, there's no zero tolerance here. But if I, like, you know, I hear it a lot, or if, you know, you do it to me, or I see it myself, that's a really quick way to get on there. I don't think, I don't condone that. It is what it is. I'm not the police. But with blacklists, you know, if everyone blacklists you, who are you going to play with? I mean, no one's going to want to play with someone who steals. Stealing is bad. Like right now, I'm here with the Zenobia person, and she's just patiently waiting. So, I'm going to ask her, did you hit it? Did you hit it? Because if she doesn't hit it, I don't know if they changed the mechanics, but back in the day, if you didn't hit the field boss, even if your party killed it, you would not get experience. Or not experience, you would not get its drops, and the drops are the most valuable part of it. As a bow user, I spoke to a lot of bow users, they don't know this, but when you kill the level 55... Hello? Miyuki, this is gonna be easy. Well, I'm not killing it. I'm trying. Huh. Well, you should join. See, I can't type. What are we waiting for? Oh, this is weird. Wendy. Cool. Oh, I should probably kill it. Huh. This is weird. This was an odd info. This was an odd info. I have 2 left. I have 2 hit 50. Well, that worked out. What we just witnessed was resonance farming via field boss. That was probably the weirdest thing. But, streaming's fun. That happened. I was gonna tell her grats on the disruptor, but she ran away. I guess for the remainder of this video, we're gonna look around and see if there's more lookup Niudos. We can go over their spawn points too. Their spawn points are up on that tower where we just were. We call that top of Broken Bridge. Where I am now is under Broken Bridge. There's usually about 5 spawn points for Izumo, which makes Izumo field boss hunting really good. It's very efficient. There used to be 6 channels here, but now there's not. On another note, I'm performing a cardinal sin right now, which is streaming a field boss. Never do this. I had a guy, some people might know him, U-Haul, show up while I was trying to get a field boss for someone. And I was like, oh crap. There's only so many people I could like steal a boss from. I mean, like, not steal it, but you know, keep it within my team, win the fight. But then like there's really strong players like U-Haul and a lot like etc. who I'd be like, ah crap, I can't really, you know, they're on my level and above. If they're gonna go take it, they're probably gonna do it. What happened at that time was I was trying to help this guy get a I was trying to help him get a double, we found 2 of the 65 bosses, and I'm like, come on, let's pop a boost and do stuff. But he was streaming it, and U-Haul showed up. And the moral of the story was, I rolled into a fence, and, and I ended up killing one of them, and U-Haul got the other one. Necrokage is trying to do ACM Juncture Satan run. He's making a bold move. See, every time I stream, someone's like, hey, I want to do ACM. Like, every day. Yeah, so, as I walked by, where those little fire punch guys are, because I got distracted, I was telling a story, where the Todakis, the fire punch guys, the field boss can spawn there, and the field boss can also spawn just right over this ridge. Go to Ornament Namara. Necrokage is trying to do some cool stuff with his Amaras. He's on the right track. And then lastly, a field boss can spawn here. Oh, crow feathers, okay. We'll probably do an ACM later. And then, those are the spots for field bosses in Izumo. Every other place, they're pretty easy to find. In Kikaragahara, if you just go to what we call the dirt road, so if you're trying to go to like the Sakurajima cave, you just go left. They're usually along that path. And then in Kumaso, they're just everywhere. You'll find them. In Nozomi Plains North, they're just in front of Kaname's cave, the underground cave, whatever it's called. If my voice sounds a little jittery, it's because I wasn't really prepared to stream. It just happened. And I'm cold. I don't actually put clothes on in the morning until after I settle down, and I just turn on the game, see what's going on. I have a blankie, but it's a little cold in my house. We live in Canada, so it's cold. On average. In Sekigahara, the field bosses will spawn, like, everyone knows where the platform is, where the crab is, depending on which side you're on. There's a cannon and stuff there. On the platform, you can fight the field boss and it won't hit you because of vertical planes and elevation. So, if you take the little podium thing, the little platform as your home plate, the field bosses will spawn in, like in baseball terminology, they'll spawn in left field, center field, and right field. Center field being where the Kinka-Cat is. And then the other one far to the left of that, and the other one far to the right of that. That is on average where those field bosses will spawn, and there are 2 channels there. Usually lots of people looking for those guys. As for the Death Scythe, I don't really know where Death Scythe spawns. All I know is that when he spawns, he's behind you. You will never see a Death Scythe in front of you. He's always just behind you, ready to kill you. It's basically the same rules as Sekigahara for him. He's usually by the east base, the north base, or by the Kinka-Cat, or by the platform. Sometimes he's up the mountain. I think that's all the field bosses we have in those areas. Usually if you have a friend who's bored, you say, hey, every hour go check for field bosses. We need Magatamas and stuff. because they can drop useful Magatamas, like, well, not really useful, but like tie size useful. For mages, they can get their lowered Guions, they can get Rengis, I think. Sword users, they need, not sword users, bow users need those mangoes, they need them like crazy. Spear users can get Capricorns and Sagittarius from the rock boss. The Death Scythe will sometimes drop an Aquarius, and if you're a spear user and you pick that up, you're going to have a bad time. That's our rank 7 mag, and it cuts our HP in half. Like I said, you know, what I was expecting the worst there when another 110 shows up, and you know, I thought, oh, they're just going to take it, because before 10 minutes ago, me and Miyuki aren't on good terms, but that might be gone. I don't know. Like that was weird for me. So what we did there was right, you know. I helped out that Zenobia person, I got her resonance, that Wendy person showed up, and everything was fine. They didn't steal it. You know, everyone got their drops. The experience can come and go, but drops are forever if you think about it like that. Yuki here. Oh, you subscribed to me. It said that on my phone. That's subscribe. Huh? No. You can't just... What? I'm done. You just broke the game. You can't just do that to me. Scaring the crap out of me. Why you do this? Yuki here. See, this is the same thing that happened with U-Haul. This is the same thing. See, I streamed it. I took the risk, but it paid off for both of us, I guess. Assuming Yuki is Miyuki. I don't really know. But, I don't really know what to do now. Like, yes, oh, I guess I could, well, no, I'm doing a video. I can't just go do things. I'm looking for these. Oh, Yukumi. Okay. Oh, Yukumi. Alright, cool. Because slang is weird. Alright, yeah. You're looking for these. Yeah, they're all dead. They're all gone. I got one of them. Okay. I was really confused. I think I'm still dreaming, to be honest. I had a weird dream last night. But, that's beyond the point. But I think that covers the basis of Field Boss, you know? A Field Boss isn't something you fight over, it's something you share. When you bring a Field Boss, like in Sekigahara, someone said, why don't you just kill it in the field and be a man and show your power? And I'm just like, I don't do that because I want to bring it back to the table. That's what I call the platform. I'm going to bring it back to the table so that everyone can share, like, the feast of experience and money and drops, you know? There's a difference between being a glutton and being, you know, generous, because, you know, when everyone gets good bags, you have more friends and more allies, and everyone needs money, and it's more like a celebration than it is a contest, you know? That's my philosophy for Field Bosses. I apologize for my jittery voice again. It is I think my dad opened a window, and I don't know where that window is. I don't know. But this was a good video. We showed Field Bosses how they worked, how it's supposed to work. You know, everything went well, so I'm gonna close this video here, probably make some hot chocolate or something. And maybe we'll do some other stuff, because Necro wanted to do some ACM, and I can do some ACM, so. Peace out, Girl Scouts. Happy Field Boss hunting, and remember, always share the wealth.